Hey guys, so this is the third or fourth time that I'm recording this, and this is going to be the final take, the one take, no matter what. So yeah, welcome to my Cactus of the Day video. Let's have a look what's going on. I covered the water bucket because I don't want to have like little insects that fall into the bucket and expire. So I got this one from like my father-in-law. I really regret that I didn't ask him to make me another one because these are pretty good. But yeah, the other, I have two of these buckets and one is full of rainwater, and I want to use it this year. And now this one will be like, I leave this open, leave this on until the bucket is full. By the way, it's getting spring. So keep that in mind when you're gardening, like making garden plans. It's getting like, it's almost over. So yeah, in here I'm mostly happy, some plants look a little bit crappy, but that's not a problem for me. A good grower can always repair that, fix that within just a month or two, to a certain degree, and I'm sure once I can finally move plants outside, they will do great. But one thing that needs to be done is watering. I need to water. I need to start watering now. I just wanted to wait on until my personal problems are sorted out. But turns out personal problems are never sorted out. So yeah, I need to start with the watering. These will get watered for the first time. These will be the first ones that will be watered because they need like water. These little like small seedlings and all, they are more vulnerable, more sensitive. Yeah, and most will be alright. I lost a bunch, but I have so many seedlings that's not a concern for me. I also decided for the background, I will remove everything that looks totally scarred. In the end of the season, I had already cut some large plants that looked terrible in the background. I usually have no problem with stuff that is not infectious, but I also need to consider it looks like crap in the background. So yeah, we'll probably remove more stuff that's scarred in the future. When I have scarred plants, it's because they are rare and worthy of propagation, but there's a limit. It just can't look like total, like, I don't know, I have an outbreak in the greenhouse, even if it's just like it's an aesthetic problem, because it's an old infection with thrips, an infestation with spider mites, stuff like that, but it still looks horrendous sometimes. So yeah, sometimes you need to make hard choices. Only keep the plants that look better, or at least make sure it's not infectious and yeah. So this one will probably be removed in the next season, but I will wait and see how it flowers. Maybe it can, like, sometimes they surprise me, and when I'm happy with them, then I'll leave them, but normally I don't want to have too much scarred plants in the greenhouses anymore. It's not only about being a risk for other plants, but also about the optics. And when I go into the greenhouse and think this is disgusting, I should, then it's best to remove it. So yeah, this looks good. Okay, in this greenhouse here, everything looks alright. I mean, this is too full, like in the other one. I have plans, if my life actually gets a little bit easier, I will build another greenhouse. So I don't have to have plants too close, which I personally don't like. But at this point, I just have a lot of rare stuff that needs to be propagated. And I mean, the alternative is throwing them away. Sometimes you just have to have a few more plants too much. But I will sort out a lot this year. And in this greenhouse, most came through the winter. There's some problems here and there, like with little seedlings that didn't make it, but I have so many seedlings, I don't care. Yeah, And just like in the other greenhouse, the watering will start instantly, like today. Yeah, and in here everything's all right. I mean, I am a little bit relieved that this one looks better again, because there was a time when I felt like it might not make it because it had lost so much water. I've said that in the last video, and I want to stress that again, because like when stuff is made available for the community, it is often like, you know, the plants take a little beating here and there. So I am happy that it looks a little bit better. Yeah, and apart from that, I would start watering everywhere. I will need to pick out like plants that are thought out. You know, I need to check every label now and find some that I will not keep, where I'm sure I will not keep. And these will go out first, so I have a few square meters to work. There's a problem here that needs to be dealt with, and I will take this one out. Stuff like this, you know. But I will start now, because otherwise it gets too hot in the greenhouses, and they do not have like the water, the humidity to actually produce growth. They will at some point dehydrate, and I will avoid that. I want to avoid that. Yeah, all right. So this is just want to do a little outro and say we're almost through the winter, and I'm very relieved. I'm super happy about being able to film a full season with you without having like to split myself up so often, because I it's just too much work, you know. And the seed business was that for me, so I'm glad I got out. And now in the next months, it's just a lot of watering, and I will do a few more videos about the watering, but more or less the small ones need water now. The pups that you are rooting separately need water now. Grafted plants and small seedlings, this is all the stuff that's the most sensitive, that's the most that you can lose the easiest. And yeah, let's get started with the season. Looking forward, actually. You know, it's been a while that I had actually I could just do, you know, just try to be creative with the videos and with the channel and all. And I'm very happy. I have something very important, special planned. I want to do a special intro for the channel, but it's not like I want to wait before I get disappointed. But I have a plan, and I hope it comes through, because it would be amazing. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Bye.